I think that the audience, a lot of them have seen Promising Young Woman, and I think there's some similarities between that film and this film, and I'm curious that it feels like an Emerald Fennell film, and like what is it that you're interested in when you're approaching making a film? Because we talk about, like, when I talk to my directors, there's usually a question that you're asking or that you want to be exploring. What is that for you? What was that for you for this film?
For this film, it was what is our relationship with the things that we want? And particularly now when we're kind of in this permanent state of self-inflicted desire and longing, looking at people, obsessively looking at people and things and their lives, and there's something so kind of sadomasochistic about it, and I guess it felt like a really, especially post-COVID as well, the idea of kind of touching people, not being allowed to touch them, the kind of voyeurism, and so I think that was the question, is like, what do we do with all the wanting? Mm-hmm. And, and then there are kind of other considerations too, like how do you make yourself special? Like how do you make yourself seen by something that doesn't want to see you, that isn't interested in you? And, with regards to like Promising Young Woman too, it's about kind of social structures, mm-hmm. and how we break them, and if we can, and what it does to us if we do. Mm-hmm. And so it's all of those things, but in general it's also, the more kind of fun stuff, which is the kind of tension between like disgust and desire and love and hate and all of the, the things that the space between all of us, the kind of electric space between all of us of like, what do I want? Mm-hmm. How am I going to get it? Mm-hmm. What do they want? How are they going to get it? Who am I today to get the thing that I need? And it's just a constant, I don't know, it's constantly interesting to me, like the way that we interact with each other and the way that we get what we want and the way that we make ourselves listened to or seen or desired. All of that stuff is kind of where it starts, I think. And it's, basically just a little goth. Like, I just grew up reading a lot of poetry and a lot of, romantic Gothic fiction, and I'm not sure that I ever got away from that feeling of, if it's a romance, it's a horror.